What's today's date? The 20th?
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas Billows, the USS NJ. The USS NJ, Nick Billows.
Thank you, Mateo. Good evening, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about USS NJ. Now, you may know the battleship New Jersey that's down in Camden, but did you know that there's actually 3 total USS New Jerseys that the United States Navy has produced? You may think, what makes New Jersey so special? Because, a lot of us don't really appreciate New Jersey for what it really is. But New Jersey actually has a rich naval history, strategic history, and naval history. So, first I want to tell you about the 3 ships that the United States Navy has created that are called USS New Jersey. First we have BB-16, then BB-62, and then SSN 796. BB-16 was a Virginia-class battleship created in the early 1900s around the Roosevelt era, and it was one of the ships in the Great White Fleet. If you don't know what the Great White Fleet was one of Roosevelt's efforts in big stick diplomacy, essentially just showing everybody who was boss. We took dozens of ships from our United States Navy, painted them completely white, and gave them a tour around the world to show governments and people how much of a boss that our country and Navy was, and the fact that we could send all these boats out and still have a Navy supporting our coastline. This ship was destroyed in the 1940s testing missiles and nuclear bombs to see their effect on naval warships because the ship had been decommissioned and there was no further use for it. BB-62, that is the battleship New Jersey down in Camden, and that's the one that everybody's familiar with. It was created during the World War II era, served in World War II, the Vietnam War, the Korean War, the Gulf War, and I believe there's one more, I do not recall which one it was. It was an Iowa-class battleship, and definitely the best one that came off that line because it is the most decorated naval warship from the United States Navy that's ever been produced. That means going back to 1775 to present, no battleship or any ship, any name, has ever received as many awards and as many prestigious awards. Now, let's talk about why the Navy named them New Jersey. Why is the Navy so proud to call them the New Jersey, and why are we proud as New Jerseyans to have them called the New Jersey? Well, I guess you could just say it's kind of that comfort feeling like, we have those New Jersey ships. They're called the New Jersey. Just we got the best named one, we got the one with the most awards. But no, really, New Jersey has played a pivotal role in coastal defense and American defense since the country was created. New York City and Philadelphia, 2 historic, important modems of symbolic economics, strength, finances, everything that Americans can possibly want, freedom. Everything is encapsulated in New York and Philadelphia. New Jersey has all of the logistics and impressive railway systems, roads, civil engineering marvels that connect the 2 together. And not to mention, we have a huge coastline with natural ports such as the Raritan Bay, the Barnegat Bay, Cape May, Belmar. All these are natural ports. And then you go up north and you have Bayonne, which is one of the Bayonne and Brunswick area, Staten Island, around there where New Jersey and Staten Island connect. There's the Port Elizabeth. That is the most productive port in New Jersey, New York, actually in the entire United States. Yes, we have all these ports, and they're easy to access. Our coast is constantly patrolled by naval vessels, our naval vessels, other Navy vessels, other countries. And also, think about what we have near us. We have Joint Base Dix-McGuire, which is the Air Force Army, has a little bit of everything there. We have Naval Weapons Station Earl, which does have nuclear weapons. We have the Picatinny Arsenal. I don't think they have nuclear weapons, but they do have missiles, they have guns. That's where the East Coast Arsenal is. We have a whole bunch of National Guard and Reserve units in New Jersey. We have naval research and engineering stations, and we also have the Cape May Coast Guard Depot, which is one of the 2 major Coast Guard recruiting and training locations in the United States, and produces the most Coast Guardies of the 2. Inland, strategic, we have the interstates, we have the New Jersey Turnpike, the parkways, and if you don't know what the interstate act really did. It was under the Eisenhower administration, and it allows planes to come in. We really have, as New Jersey, a very structured and defendable location that has provided a lot of structure for the United States Navy and coastal defense. So to conclude, the rich naval history of the Jersey Shore definitely complement these ships and their accomplishments, many that we know in New Jersey is so important in regard. Amen. Hey.